Welcome to this space with me once again. Thank you for joining me and wanting to listen to what is going on in my head and heart and soul. Today I want to share a bit about my journey with learning to surrender. Began when I felt like my life, I was just continuously repeating the same cycles, the same patterns, with different parts of my life, different people in my life, different relationships, and I was ready for that to end. Progress was not happening in the ways that I had always dreamed of, and I really got to a point where I saw that if change doesn't happen now, when will it happen? I was met with a lot of resistance when trying to make certain moves, and I knew that the universe was trying to tell me something, but I was consistently not listening, because you feel like you can fight against the universe, and sometimes you feel that what is being shown to you is not exactly what you want. And we are the creators of our life, we are the creators of our fortune, but I believe we're also being guided in the right direction, because we do have free will to move through this life in any which way we choose, but our intuition and the messages we can receive from the universe are so powerful, and they guide us further in the direction that our souls know we need to go. I think that's one of the challenges in life, is that we are here in this overly stimulating place, and learning what is best for us is so important, instead of just going for pleasure. Pleasure is the biggest thing really that most of us focus on in life, and it's a beautiful thing, but sometimes we need to move through the challenges that will bring us the lessons that we need to help us fulfill our purpose on earth. A few months ago, when I started doing this YouTube thing, I really learned what surrendering was. I felt like my life, I was just continuously repeating the same cycles, and I was ready for that to end, and I had reached my breaking point. For me, what felt like rock bottom, and I wasn't sure how to get out of it. I wasn't sure financially what was going to happen. I wasn't sure what was going to happen with my living situation. I wasn't sure what was going to happen with my job. I was so deeply dissatisfied in so many parts of my life, and I was continuously trying to leave the space, the country that I was in, because I love to travel, and I thought that that is what I need to be doing. That is what is going to bring me this healing. But at the time that I was going through this, I was also reading The Richest Man in Babylon. Now, this is like more of a financial book, but to me it's a spiritual approach to finances, and how I define spirituality and being spiritual is a deeper knowing and understanding of oneself and the world around them. And the things that I was learning about finances from this book, I felt they could be translated to all different aspects of life. One of those lessons that I learned was, if I am not respecting the money that is coming into my life, if I am not showing the universe that I know how to handle this, I know how to handle my finances, me asking for more finances to come in my life, how is that going to happen? Why would the universe be giving more of something to someone where they are not acknowledging or respecting it? Another lesson that I learned parallel to that was, I want to leave and go traveling, but a message came to me one day, and it was like, I want to take care of myself, but I'm afraid that I don't know how. And that was extremely saddening for me to recognize. And so then I realized, why would the universe help me move out of this opportunity for stability and move me into a place of continuously moving and just being in a space that is like go, when even in a space of stability I feel that I can't yet take care of myself. And so I really sat with that for a moment, and I understood what the universe was telling me, which was just surrender to this moment. And as much as I didn't want it to happen, I knew I just needed to look after myself in this moment and be in this place of stability and rooted and groundedness, something that I really haven't experienced for a really, really, really long time. This took a lot for me. And then once I realized that it was time to surrender, but to still manifest the things that I wanted in my life, suddenly things started falling into place. I read a quote around this same time: if you follow your bliss, the universe will open doors where there were once walls. So I started following my bliss. I started being more authentic to myself. I started honoring all the parts of me. I reminded myself to be grateful for all the little things that I have. And the universe was sending me messages. Serendipities started happening. Coincidences flew into my life. Synchronicities started happening, and ever since then I've not stopped listening, because these synchronicities, I don't just believe they are the universe and my angels and ancestors and spirit guides showing me the way. It's myself. I am tuning into this. My soul has an inner knowing what I need to do. And this really all began at the same time that I started this channel, and so I really want to share this at the beginning of this journey, because this is really why I'm doing this. This is really why I'm making YouTube videos, is to share this journey and to share all the things that I have learned and I'm learning, and take you along as it's happening. So you're coming along with me and we're gonna learn together. I learned what it really meant to take the path of least resistance. It didn't make sense to me when I first heard that, but now I understand that there are things that you do in life that take hard work, but there are things in life that the universe is telling you, sister, brother, this is not it for you right now. This is not that thing. There is a fine line, and it's up to you to play around with that. You will know. But for me, continuously things were just falling flat, and I was losing money. And suddenly, when I just had pure enough, I'd had enough, things started coming into my life that I needed, and the universe was rewarding me for listening to my own intuition. That's really how it feels. And I began really learning meditation again. I've been on and off practicing meditation for 10 years or more now, and it is a practice, but I never really learned. And during this rock bottom, I literally came across a course as I was lying in bed crying, and it has changed my life. That, in a combination with so many other things, and I have been meditating for I can't actually believe it, think about 90 days now, every single day. And that's not like for an hour every day. That's me showing up to practice once a day at least, even if it turns out that it's a 5-minute practice, but I'm still showing up to practice. And it has been so helpful. When meditating, your body is moving into a state of rest, but you're not sleeping, so you do have the capacity to process all these things and be able to then move into the next stages of life calmer. Your body is so powerful, so intuitive, and I've really learned that throughout my years, and also very recently with a lot of challenges that I have faced. And I have really just learned that everything does happen for our best, as we do have lessons here that we need to learn, and all of us are going to learn those in different ways. I just really wanted to share that if you are going through a tough time right now, I hear you, I really do. And when I'm sharing my journey, I don't want it to seem like, especially for people that don't know me, I don't know my experience, it might just seem like I'm floating around all happy. That didn't just happen, and a few months ago I was in a really dark place. So I just want you to know that if that is something you're experiencing, have faith in yourself, listen to what you're being told, and look out for help. You deserve to be here, you deserve to take up space, and I am really proud of you for wanting a better life, for wanting to make change, and change will come. Just be patient, practice meditation. It's so helpful to calm your nervous system, to breathe deeply, show yourself some tender love and care, and just take care of yourself. Because I just need folk to know that at the moment I don't necessarily want to share the exact details of my life and the things that I've experienced, but you can be happy. You're allowed to be happy. You deserve to be happy. And even when it seems like you're in your darkest space you've ever been in, there is still light at the end of the tunnel. I promise you that. I hear you, universe, talking to me through that breeze. I hope that I made sense in this video, and I hope too that you can find a moment to be present with yourself, to listen to what's happening. And thank you so much again for being here with me today. And if you find that you need to surrender, just do it. Play around with it, see what happens.